I have got 10 clone fragrances with surprising quality. This is a really great list. We're going to get into it, but before we do, remember to subscribe if you haven't. I got videos like this coming out every couple days. Also, remember to give the highest quality click to the like button that you possibly can. And also let me know in the comments, what would you add to this list of 10? Let's go ahead and jump in. All right, this first one. This one I'd seen a number of videos about. It is a clone / twist on Creed Aventus. It's supposed to be kind of a combo of Hasavat, Nishane Hasavat, and Aventus. This is Salario Oros. It's a Dumont fragrance. And here's what I can tell you about it. In the opening, yes, I do get that mix of Hasavat with Aventus. I do have another fragrance I'll be putting in a video soon that I think is actually more of a twist of Hasavat and Aventus. But I can tell you about this one. It smells excellent. It is so very good. It's strong. It's long lasting. This is like a 10-hour fragrance. Super good quality. Salario Oros. And you have that tartness from the opening of Hasavat that I think a lot of people are talking about. All right, this next one, this is just a gorgeous, drop-dead, gorgeous clone of Tom Ford's Oud Wood. There's really something special about this one. This is Barou Lamasat Oud. And this one, I actually wore it yesterday. I've got a couple clones of Oud Wood. I like Oud Wood, but I only end up wearing it once every couple months or so. But there's something about this one. It's very smooth. It's got a little touch more sweetness than my favorite that I currently have is Oud Wonder by Fragrance World. This one has absolutely knocked it out of the top place. Again, this is Barou Lamasat Oud. Lamasat, however you say that, Oud. All right, this next one. This one, a number of you had been telling me to pick it up, and it was really inexpensive. I think like $25 on Amazon with shipping, something like that. This is a clone of Orto Parisi Megamare. This stuff is incredible. This is Lattafa Atlas. I think this has got to be the highest quality presentation I've ever seen on a Lattafa. It looks incredible. You've got this very heavy steel lid. It's got sort of this green speckled design. Really interesting little tag here. Just the bottle is very thick glass. I think there's only like a 2-ounce bottle, but really great presentation. But beyond that, the fragrance is this bright, tart, citrus, very aromatic, musky fragrance. It's got the same kind of an aromatic feel, and this is going to sound weird, but JPG Scandal, you've got a lot of sweetness and gourmand notes, and then a very noticeable fuzzy, minty, aromatic vibe. Well, this one doesn't have all the gourmand sweetness. It's got a tart bergamot, lemon, sweet citrus with some awesome aromatics. This stuff, I put it off for a while. I just bought it because you guys were saying it was good, and it is so very good. I've never smelled the original, so I can't really comment on that. All right, let's go next. This is one that's been around for a while. It's in this video because it is like a $20 fragrance, and over the months that I've had this, it's gotten better and better. This is a clone of Memo's African Leather. This is Afro Leather by Maison Hambra. I do have another clone of African Leather by Alexandria that is closer, but it's like, $40 for an ounce. This stuff, 100 ml, 3.3 or whatever ounces it is, for $20. And in the air, it's almost indistinguishable from the Memo. Super good stuff. If you like an animalic leather with some real vibrant spiciness, cardamom and other spices, and a touch of sweetness, excellent leather fragrance. Next, let's see where we go. Oh, this one's super cool. This one blew me away. Another one I really had no interest in getting, but I saw the price. I think I paid like $22, something like that. And no one was really talking about this one. I have a couple others from this line. I went ahead and picked it up. This is King of Diamonds by Fragrance World. And this one is a clone of a fragrance that I had honestly never even heard of, Virtus Narcosis. And it is a very distinct mango fragrance. Right off the atomizer, you get this gorgeous mango, but it's got some dark notes in it as well that just make it so unique. There's a coffee in this, and there's something that, there's also a real green facet. I think in the original, they just call it green notes, if I'm not mistaken. Some people say it reminds them of cannabis. I don't get that necessarily, but there's I think an oud in this. There's something reminding me a lot of oud mixing with that greenness. I could see how someone could say cannabis, but to me, it's just a mango fragrance with some texture, some darkness. It's got a good bit of sweetness, a good bit of strength, and it's kind of an all year round fragrance to me. Again, this is King of Diamonds. Very impressed, very happy with this one by Fragrance World. All right, next we'll go with another leather fragrance. This one, to me, the fact that you can get this Maison Hambra line for the low 20s is absolutely insane. I have almost all of them, and they're all pretty much great. This is a clone of their leather fragrance, Godolphin. This is Galatea. And it's very close to Godolphin. You know, Godolphin is sort of like somewhere in between Tom Ford Tuscan leather and Tom Ford ombre leather. There's a little bit of an aromatic twist. It's just a really good straight leather fragrance. It smells like a leather jacket. It's long lasting. It is ridiculous quality for the low 20s. Again, Galatea by Maison Hambra. All right, next up. This one is not necessarily a clone. It's sort of an evolution of a fragrance that's been getting a lot of hype, which is Nitro Red. This one is Nitro White. I think it's become my favorite nitro fragrance. This one is basically Nitro Red, which is kind of a Invictus Aqua twist with like a BR540 Invictus Aqua twist. But this one's got vanilla. It's got a sweet vanilla added in. It's still summer appropriate. I wore it, I think I wore it yesterday. So it's still got that ozonic, freshness, and that there is a certain kind of freshness to BR540, but then you add in vanilla. This stuff is super addictive. This is going to sound really weird, but one of my sons wears Phantom pretty regular, Paco Rabanne Phantom, and something about that vanilla with some freshness. It doesn't smell like Phantom, but it's reminding me a little bit of Phantom. I absolutely love this stuff. Nitro White. Really great pickup right there. All right, what's next? Now for like the low 20s, you can get an excellent clone of Acqua di Gio Profumo. This one is Lattafa Suqraat, and it is basically Acqua di Gio Profumo with the original Acqua di Gio and then a significant greenness that they added in, kind of a green heart, and a dark kind of a little bit of a smokiness, an incense note. They did a fantastic job. It's now super inexpensive and one that I would highly recommend if you don't have anything that smells like Profumo. It's a every day, every season, any occasion. It's just super versatile. Really great pickup. All right, I think the only two that I have left, I should have went in order. I'm confusing myself. Let's go with this one. This is one that a number of you, again, have raved about. So I hadn't picked it up yet, but I went ahead and grabbed it. I got it on eBay, I think for like $33, including shipping. And this is a very good dupe of Dior Homme Intense. This is Paris Corner's Pandora Scents line, Camaro Homme Intense. And it's got that wonderful iris right front and center, that sweet lipsticky take, that warm take on iris. They did such a killer job with it. You've got the rest of it as well. You've got the woodiness, you've got the muskmellow, you've got the whole package deal. I still maybe prefer Kion Classic, but this one, it's neck and neck. This one might even have a touch more iris, which I didn't even think was possible. Camaro Homme Intense. It might be discontinued. Get it while you can. You might have to go to eBay. I wouldn't pay more than $40 because you can get Kion Classic now for that. But excellent, excellent pickup from Paris Corner. And then finally, this one's a clone of Parfums de Marly's most popular fragrance, Leighton. I'm talking about just this one, the OG, All Haramain's Detour Noir. I love this stuff. It's a touch sweeter than Leighton, just a touch. It doesn't have, obviously, the quality and the texture of Leighton, but it's still like 90% close to Leighton. It's so good. This is like a 10-hour fragrance. The quality on this as a $25 clone is absolutely insane. I love this stuff. I wear it more than the other clones that I have of Leighton. Again, Detour Noir by Al Haramain. And so this has been 10. This is a really good list, but I would love to know what you would add down in the comments. I'd like to ask you to consider a very high quality click for the like button. That would really make its day. And also remember to subscribe if you haven't. I'm Justin. This is CI Scents.